This smells like Amber Absolute's little brother. What's going on, YouTube Fragrance family? Welcome to another first impression on my channel. Today we're going to be looking at Tom Ford Private Blend, one of the brands that I absolutely love. Proof's in the pudding right beside me here. Over a dozen bottles beside me. This is Tobacco Oud. This is a fragrance that I've had my nose on for years, and finally have it on my channel. This is not my first time, really. It's my first time on camera telling you guys what I think about it, but I sampled this when it first came out, and I loved it. I just never got it. So I want to thank my partner, of course, FragranceX.com, for this fragrance right here. You can purchase quite a bit of private blend fragrances from Tom Ford on FragranceX. They still have this one. You can utilize my code ROBES08 and get 15% off. So this fragrance right here, let's put it on my skin here. I have the dry down on my arm, but it, it's resinous. I absolutely love. It just, from first sniff, anybody that has owned or smelt Amber Absolute, and I know there's only a few lucky one of us. I'm lucky enough to have a full bottle of that stuff. But Amber Absolute, this is where this takes me. It takes me to Amber Absolute. Now it has that resinous, almost amber-like opening. Once it dries down more, you can feel more of that rich, warm tobacco. So what does it smell like? Well, off the top, this thing is very rich, warm, comforting, also very challenging as a fragrance. It has a good amount of tobacco, a good amount of spice, to some sweetness. The sweetness, it just really reminds me of an ambery sweetness, to be quite honest. Some people call it syrupy. That's same syrupy, resinous sweetness. Very dry as a fragrance, just the way I like them for these Canadian winters. Nearing almost animalic. I don't think it's, a lot of reviews say, animalic, and this is not. I don't really. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I got to get more into it. But they get this barnyard feel. I get a little bit of that, but it doesn't smell like really anything too animalic. This is, as far as animalic fragrances, this would not be in the top 10 for me. But there's a sweet, I don't know if the whiskey's in here, but there is some sort of boozy aspect to this fragrance. There's some oud and some amber, definitely. Some cinnamon kind of peeks through a little bit. Overall, this opening is, I haven't smelt an opening like this in a Tom Ford fragrance since Amber Absolute. He's been going a lot safer these past several years, going really more into, he's released quite a bit of summer-based fragrances, almost going really more safe than anything. There is some fragrances that are getting a little more Tom Ford-esque, I would have to say, and this one is definitely one of those. I'm in heaven with this. I absolutely love the opening of this stuff. Now into the dry down, it smooths. It gets a little smoother. It smoothens out. It's got some sandalwood in this fragrance. There's oud, amber, and of course that tobacco. The only thing that really scares me is the scent truly lost quite a bit of steam here. Once I wore it, I felt I could have a powerhouse on my hands, especially from that first sniff. But alas, it doesn't seem like this may push that much. And maybe that's why there's a Tobacco Oud Intense now, and I can't wait to get my nose on that. But this one, a winner in the opening, a winner in the dry down, but I don't know if it's going to be that great in these Canadian winters. So it might be just more of a fall fragrance, but 100%, I love this. I love this. This is one of my, this is probably the most excited I've had for Tom Ford. I know what did I buy this year? I bought Cafe Rose this year. I think that's it. I'm trying to remember. I think that's the only one I bought from Tom Ford this year. So this is the second one. Well, this year. I mean 2017. So this is the second one from 2017. And this is way more up my alley than Cafe Rose. So overall, this is the kind of Tom Ford releases I love. I love this. It has, some fragrance heads, when you're watching a fragrance review, you're looking for keywords like challenging, daring. This has it. This has a challenging feel to the fragrance. To some noses that wouldn't be really ready for this kind of scent. I'm happy with this scent. I can't wait to delve into it. I can't wait to review it. These are the type of scents that I love reviewing. At the moment, this thing's staring at the Perfect 10 Club thinking, I want to join that club. That's what it's saying right now. And I know it's received a lot of negative feedback, but man, I love it. I don't see what's wrong with Tobacco Oud. I think it's one of the better Tom Ford releases in the past few years. Again, I haven't smelt a lot of Tom Ford private blends in the past few years. So granted, I haven't smelt everything. So you guys, that's one thing I want to hear in the comments below, because I haven't smelt many new Tom Fords. I know they had this green series, the Vert series, and there's a lot of freshies out there, the Aquas and stuff like that. You guys let me know down below what Tom Ford private blend in the past, let's say 3-4 years, that you love. And if you have smelt Tobacco Oud, good and bad, I can't wait to hear those bad ones. Comment below. I'd love to hear your take on Tobacco Oud, but definitely comment below with the newest releases. I'd love to hear your take, what you would like me to purchase or get from the Tom Ford private blend line. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.